next we're going to talk about Vanishing Steps. So we talked about it a little bit in the first one.
Yep.
But there are more advanced techniques when it comes to Vanishing Steps, right?
It's not that you can do more with Vanishing Step, but there are a lot of situations where maybe you shouldn't use Vanishing Steps on purpose and bait out the enemy attacks and such. So we're going to show you a bit of footage first, right here on the screen, what I'm talking about. So there's Goku, he dodges immediately, and you know, you would instinctively, if the enemy dodges your attack, you would immediately think he's going to follow up on that, right?
Yep. That's...
Goku just waited for that. Have you had that happen to you?
A lot actually, especially recently. So
yeah, I can tell. So first, I'll show it to you how it's done, or give you tips and tricks on the phone. But I'm gonna take your seat so people can see what's going on my hands. All right, so I've taken your seat, and people can probably see what's going on my screen. Well, thank you for that.
I meant to slide.
Well, okay, so first off, let's just show a genuine, normal Vanishing Step. You can start attacking right now.
Okay.
And you dodge by swiping right or left. Simple enough, right?
Right.
We already went over that. Now, let's talk about baiting and purposefully waiting for the enemy to sidestep us.
Sure.
So, I want you to attack me, and then I'll dodge, and I'll try to hit you immediately after.
Okay. Cool. Oh.
Kind of like that.
Oh.
I waited a moment.
I got deja vu.
Yeah. Seen that before in your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I waited for that moment for you to kind of try to dodge first. Vanishing Step doesn't activate unless you see the exclamation mark. So when you sidestep like this, without the exclamation mark, you can't dodge.
Right.
And you can't do anything until this movement ends.
Oh.
So I'll try it one more time. You try attacking me, and I'll try attacking you immediately after.
Sure.
Up. Well,
I did it.
you did it.
Okay.
Let's try one more time. And you are cheating, but it's okay.
What? No. Okay, so that's a bit of a difficult technique for me.
Yeah, you kind of have to get used to the hang of it. You might instinctively attack right after you dodge, or you might try to dodge immediately after they attack.
Yeah,
that
sounds
it's
like
sort of a bit of a guessing game, but at the same time, if you get the hang of it, you have a higher chance of connecting to your next attack, even when you don't have your Vanishing Step, which is pretty big in PvP.
Yeah.
You don't have to change characters every time just to recharge your Vanishing Step. So maybe you can keep that element factor advantage going on, or you can just keep using that character you like.
Yeah.
So those were relatively simple techniques. Relatively.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were simple.
Now you start having to input commands during combos for these techniques. So it should show on screen right now. Side steps, dash steps, whatever you want to call it. I think many people who've played this and have seen community posts and such may have already seen how users react to this. We have a bit of a love-hate relationship with this move, but the Dragon Ball Legends team would like to endorse and support all fighters. It's just, right now we feel this is relatively balanced. So what this is you literally sidestep during a combo. And it nets you key charge in between because you have that moment in between the dash. And also it gives you the Vanishing Step recharge just a little bit. And also, as time progresses, you know how you draw your arts card from your deck, right?
Right.
Which means while you're sidestepping, that timer moves on too, so you have a faster time to reload and redraw your next arts card.
Oh, okay.
So technically speaking, if you just look at those merits, you might be thinking it's just simply better to sidestep. But of course, it has its cons. If you do sidestep, if you input command in between your arts card, you deal a little bit less damage than you would normally.
Oh, okay.
So when you're not too comfortable with these techniques, it's not that you're at a disadvantage. In fact, you're technically dealing more damage than the other person. So you don't have to worry about that. It's just certain people would like to still recover that maybe 1 or 2 ki so that they can shoot their next attack immediately.
Right, they have that advantage.
So these are the different kind of sidestepping or whatnots that you like to call them. We have difficulty distinguishing them too sometimes, but it's relatively simple if you actually look on screen. So the first one is a sidestep combo with strike arts.
Okay.
The second one is a sidestep or a dash step with a blast arts card. And the third one, instead of stepping to the side and left, right and left, you charge your ki during a combo. Have you ever seen anybody do that?
No.
Oh.
How do you do that?
You're gonna have fun when you get to a higher level of PvP then.
Oh no. I don't like this at all.
So, we'll show the footage of the first one. There we go. So, this is your normal sidestep. Maybe you've seen it before.
Yes, I've seen this one.
This can be done with a strike arts card, where you simply input the left or right swipe right before your next arts card command.
Okay.
This actually takes a bit of practice at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to connect, and also there's really not much risk to it because your combo is automatically connecting, so you don't have to worry about people dodging your attacks.
Okay, that's good.
And the next one is the Blast Arts card, Sidestepping.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What? I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, let's do that one more time.
Okay, there's the blast, the forward, the side.
Yes. So as you can tell, he dashed forward a little and then sidestepped.
Right.
When you use a Blast Arts card, you can't immediately sidestep. You remember how you are vulnerable to the next attack when you use Blast Arts, right?
Right, so you use Ki Blast cancel.
Which, in that case, you dashed forward. That's how you cancel your Ki Blast. So in this instance, just like that, the Ki Blast cancel, you dash forward, cancel it midway, and then sidestep.
Right.
So just like with the cancel, it stops the Ki Blast a bit early, but you can immediately move on to your next attack.
Right, doesn't give them a chance to recover.
Nope.
Yeah.
And it nets you a bit more Ki and Vanishing Gauge, just
Yeah.
like I said.
Yeah.
And then the third one, this one I have a bit of a difficulty playing during a PvP round as well. So on screen we have the character charging his ki in between combo.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah.
How do you?
Well, I have a bit of a difficulty doing it as well.
Okay.
So what you do is you basically, just like with the Ki Blast sidestepping, you move forward, you hold down the screen to charge just for that one moment. If you do it too long, your combo ends. If you do it
Gotcha.
too short, you don't get any charge.
Right, and
So,
you're just there.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's a bit of a tough move, and in fact, we as the team, Dragon Ball Legends team, we're just as surprised looking at this. We were thinking, this isn't what we intended originally, but we're okay with this.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to play this game. I love it.
And now you're gonna have to do some of them.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right, so out of the 3 side steps, this is one of the easiest ones. So
Okay.
I'd definitely like for you to learn this and see how it fares when you actually play afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be great.
You don't sound very confident.
No, I'm never confident in my skills.
Fantastic. Great having you. So, the first step, oh god, this is gonna be confusing. The first step for the side step is you can only do it between strike arts.
Okay.
You have 3 in your hand. So, before doing this, make sure you don't preemptively order all the arts card beforehand.
Okay.
You gotta enter them one by one, and before you enter, you have to swipe sideways.
Okay.
Specifically, you swipe sideways when you're smashing the enemy's head in.
Okay.
It might be better if you just to get used to it, spam the screen just a little bit.
Okay.
But once you get used to it, you get the hang of it. You don't have to. You would know when the timing is. But
Okay.
Right now, this is practice. So let's try to do the sidestep.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna dodge you.
Here I go.
And then you, yes, enter.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Is that it? Did I do it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God. I'm just as glad as you are. All right, so you might have noticed that your key charged while you were sidestepping.
Right.
And it makes for an earlier arts card draw because the game moves on during that sidestep combo.
Right. Could I keep doing the combo if I keep getting more cards?
Theoretically, yes. If your character has an extremely fast arts card draw speed or really, really high key recover speed, technically, yes. That's why we don't release characters that can do that.
Yeah, that would be a bad time.
It would be a bad time for the enemy. So this is simple. Definitely would like for you to try it out maybe the next time you do PvP. And for those of you that are aiming for battle rank 30 and beyond, again, out of the 3 sidesteps, this is one of the easiest ones. And it's just a first step to maybe being a rank 50 player.
All right. I must train.